YouTube, what's good? Today I want to do a video on the exchange rate here in Argentina. Hold on, who's that calling me? Hello? Hello? Oh, all right. My bad, y'all. That was the money calling me. No, but in all seriousness, I really did want to go through the exchange rate, explain why it's happening, and explain how you can take advantage of it, especially if you're from a country with a strong note, a strong dollar, a strong euro, something that has a strong currency. You can really save a lot of money, or you can live like a king. Let's get into it. So the main thing to keep in mind here is that, unfortunately, Argentina has had a lot of political instability and a lot of mistrust within their banking system and within their political system over the past few years. With all of that, it's caused the peso to go down a lot. So if you look at maybe like a 10-year chart, you'll see that it's just continuously going down over time. Recently, that has gotten extremely bad to the point where the people don't actually believe in their currency anymore and they want USD. So with this want for other currencies that are strong from different countries, it has created what is known here as the blue dollar exchange rate, or the black market for exchange rates. And a lot of times when you hear black market, you think like something super shady and something that could like get you in trouble. But no, this is legal. I legally can double the exchange rate that I see when I Google it or I look online for the USD to Argentinian peso exchange rate. So to break this down for you guys right now, if you look, the exchange rate for 1 USD to Argentinian pesos is about 140, I believe. However, you can go to many places in Buenos Aires, Argentina right now and get 300 pesos for your dollar. So that's more than 100% increase. So let's talk about exactly where to go and how to do that. So the number one spot, in my opinion, to go to for these exchange rates is Western Union. Western Union absolutely does have fees, and if you guys have watched any of my videos before, I don't like paying a lot for things, but Western Union has a ton of locations. It's secure. You know exactly who you're dealing with. It's a trusted company, and you can get it done in seconds. As I mentioned, you'll see Western Unions everywhere. I would suggest if you're here, you can either go to their website, or you can even type in your Apple Maps, your Google Maps, Western Union, and then go to that location. And I would suggest try to go earlier if you can in the day. Sometimes they do run out of cash. I've gone in the afternoon and gotten cash too, and it's worked out just fine. So I would highly suggest Western Union. I would make that my first choice. So what is the process of getting money through Western Union? It's really not that hard. You need a few important factors. You need somebody you can trust in America or whatever country you want to send the money from. For me, I have a friend in America that I trust, and I sent him that money. What he does with that money is lets it hit his account, and then he sends me the money through Western Union. And once I get that money through Western Union, I will get a tracking number. So whenever you have somebody send it, just make sure you tell them to bring the tracking number with them. And all you need is that tracking number, that passport, and then you go to one of the locations and you're all set. You may have to give some more information, like what is the sender's name, or like what's your job, or where are you staying at here in Buenos Aires, like simple questions like that. But as long as you have that number and your passport or your government IDs, really you need your passport. So as long as you have that number and your passport, you'll be perfectly fine and you'll be able to retrieve the money. But if for some reason you don't want to do Western Union or go to Western Union, or if it's like more convenient and you're like, I don't know, in a certain part of town, you can go to Florida Street. Florida Street is a massive pedestrian mall. And at Florida Street, you won't have to go to any store or anything like that. You need to have the cash with you if you go to Florida Street. So you can't have anybody send it like Western Union. You have to have the cash with you when you go. And when you get to Florida Street, you just need to walk down that street. As funny as it seems, you won't need to say anything. Eventually, you will hear somebody say, "Cambio, cambio, cambio." Once you hear that, you can walk up to them and negotiate a exchange rate. The main reason why I like Western Union over this is because a lot of times Western Union has a better exchange rate than the Cambio people, than the change people on Florida Street. So more secure, better rate. And if it's not a better rate, it's so close that for me, I would just go with the authorized dealer. But again, plenty of people have used Florida Street before. Not a knock on that at all. You'll see plenty of opportunities on that street. And if you're in San Telmo already, and like, let's say you did some shopping or something like that, it's probably just easier to go there. And like I said, you know, people have been doing it forever. So not here to knock on that. That's another option you have as well. I hope this makes sense in regards of getting the blue dollar exchange rate here in Buenos Aires. I will say that to me, if I didn't have this exchange rate, not only will my quality of life go down, but like the ability to do things will go down. I can't afford a $8 meal, but if I'm paying $8 for a meal all the time, maybe I want to chill out a little bit and not go out as much. But if it costs $3.75 for a meal, you know, I can do that a couple times, you know? So just little examples like that. And if you're just here for a week or something like that, it can change your entire experience. Like you can cut your travel budget in half. So I think it's really important that people know this. I've been to 20 countries and I've never seen an exchange rate like this. It's so interesting. If you guys have any questions or things like that, feel free to talk to me below in the comments. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I promise it helps a lot. I got some more fire content coming up, either here in Buenos Aires or in my next country, which is going to be amazing too. But until then, peace.